Hey, my name is Matt, and in this video, I want to show you how to write a really long article using Frase, but also do it really quickly. There's a lot of different ways to write articles in Frase, and a lot of ways to do it fast. This is one particular approach, and I'll make sure to create some videos on other different approaches, but we're going to take one particular approach in this one, and I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step. So the article we're going to write is about this topic, good foods to eat before bed. From what I gathered, it's a very competitive phrase. First, I want to go to the outline and open up the SERP Explorer. And Frase is going to show the entire SERP here for the top 20 results. And it's going to show me the words. This is ranked number 1, Healthline, 2,600 words, high domain authority, and 1,000 links. So that's a very, very hard thing for me to beat. Headspace over here is number 2, 1,000 words, DA of 76. Only 1 link. But again, I can't beat this DA. My DA right now is 0. I just created my site 2 days ago. So you can go through here and look at all of these. There are no low domain authority sites in here. I think the rule of thumb is if you get a result where the top 10, there's a DA of under 25, there's a good chance of you beating them out. Here, I don't see anything in the top 20. Everybody's over 70, over 80. I'm not going to beat these guys. But that's not the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to show you how to write a long article fast using Frase. And the benefit of a competitive query like this is you're going to have a great SERP, and you can then take data from that SERP and use it to write your article. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start selecting H2s. I'm going to select these H2s because I'm going to have the Frase AI write about them. And I got to be careful because I don't want to have things on there twice. Crackers and cheese. So these are good things to eat before bed to help you sleep. Hot cereal, trail mix, yogurt, a whole grain wrap, banana with almond butter. Do I have oatmeal? Oatmeal, fruit. I'm getting hungry. Nuts and seeds, yogurt. I think I have yogurt. Yep, I got yogurt. And foods to avoid, so we're not going to do those. Kale, chicken noodle soup, sweet potato, white rice, fatty fish. I have kiwi, I have cherry cereal with skim milk, bananas. Do I have bananas? No. I have almonds though. Spinach, turkey, cottage cheese, passion flower tea, have that. Lemon balm tea, valerian tea, hot tea. And then avoid this stuff. Okay. Greek yogurt, popcorn, pumpkin seeds. Do we have that yet? Pita chips and hummus, frozen fruit. It says spicy food. I can't imagine that'd be healthy. So what we can actually do is I can actually add spicy food and then click on it and see. So you can actually see what they wrote about it. So it says, don't have spicy food because it's harder for your body to regulate your temperature and then thus resulting in a less peaceful night's sleep. So we don't want that. Tryptophan. Can you eat tryptophan? I guess let's just put that in there. Foods to avoid. Okay. Here we go. Do I have chocolate? I need chocolate. Gotta have our chocolate. Cheese. Crackers and cheese. Crisps. Walnuts. So we got walnuts on here? Walnuts. Barley grass. Lettuce. Warm milk. I think we have milk. If I could just find it, I could remove it. Maybe we don't have milk. All right, I think that's about it. Okay, we're gonna save the outline. And then what I'm gonna do is paste everything in. Paste all that in, and then I just select it all, and I make that all in H2. Let's capitalize milk, capitalize this. Awesome, I can fix all that up later. Awesome, okay. I don't know how many this is. I guess I could paste it into here and see. This is 47. Okay. So this is 47 foods to eat before bed. All right, so we have our list. This is the benefit of having a very competitive search query. You can go out to the SERP and get a bunch of H2s that you want to write about. That's the first step. Now the second step is to fix up our title. When you actually go to Google and you type in good foods to eat before bed, it's not that generic. That's not a very click-friendly title. We want a more click-friendly title. The 9 best foods to eat and drink to have before bed, the 15 best healthy late night snacks, what to eat before bed if you want a good night's sleep. So I just want something a little spicier, a little more click-friendly. So I go to the AI writer, I go to community, and then type in Spicer. There's 2 in here. We want to use the meta title Spicer. This one's going to turn something that's not a listicle, like this, into a listicle format, but it doesn't make it as spicy as this one. I know that sounds confusing, but trust me. So when I click on this, meta title Spicer, we just put our search query in, and watch what's going to happen. We're going to get a better option. And so the Frase AI is really great because you can generate as much as you want. It's completely unlimited. So let's see, good foods to eat before bed, 8 healthy snacks that will help you sleep well. That sounds really good, but I'm sure it's over 60 characters, which is the limit for a meta title. I'm going to bump up the creativity just a little bit. When you get a little more creative, the AI has a little bit more freedom. Sometimes it gets a little bit less relevant. Ooh, this sounds good. All right, good foods to eat for sleeping. 15 super foods that help you sleep well. Now, all I want to do is I want to go to character counter and put this in and make sure we can get this under 60 characters or under, because otherwise Google's going to cut it off. All right, so it's 70 characters. I need to chop off 10 words or 10 characters. Good foods to eat for bed, for sleeping. 15 superfoods, let's say, to sleep well. Awesome. That's what we want. So this, come on, that is going to be our new meta title. Now we need an introduction. Actually, let's get a meta description. So this is step 3. We're going to make a meta description. Pick this one right here, meta description generator. This is RT. Anything with the RT is a template that I made and shared with the community. RT stands for ranking tactics. All right, good foods to eat for sleeping. Now you do is you put in your meta title and you'll get a meta description. Good foods to eat for sleeping, 15 superfoods. That's a little bit too close to our title. Let's try again. Awesome. This is exactly what we want. The foods you eat before bedtime can affect your sleep quality. This list includes some superfoods that may improve your sleep. Perfect. So that is going to be our meta description. Now we need an introduction for our article. This is step 4. So I'm going to type in the word intro. You're going to see something called RT intro generator. That's what you want to pick. Now we need our title again. Here's our title. Put it right in there and run it. A lot of these we're going to run on creativity level 1. Don't go above that unless I tell you to do that. Otherwise you'll get bad results. So we should get a nice intro with this. Okay, I don't want it all. What's nice is you can pick and choose what you want. I can load more too. But this, so we remove the introduction hook part and we remove the thesis part. And what we're left with is, are you tired all the time? Do you feel sluggish and unmotivated? Do you wake up feeling groggy and exhausted? There are many foods that will help you sleep well, but not all of them are healthy. Some foods make you sleep while others make you wide awake. This article reviews, didn't we have 47 superfoods that will help you get a solid night's rest. These foods are packed with nutrients that will help you sleep soundly. That sounds great. I don't need to look at anything else. We're just going to go with those things. Now we need to actually start writing, filling in the blanks, filling in these H2s. Really easy to do. Again, you can search for RT. Oops. We're going to type in paragraphs. Paragraphs. A couple different options. Paragraphs from facts, paragraphs from scratch original version, paragraphs from scratch alternative version, paragraphs from keywords, and then paragraphs to facts. You don't want that. That's like the reverse. Couple options here. We're actually going to do this alternate version right here. All right, now this is a fairly easy template to use. It gives you some good instructions If it's not clear, just go to the official Frase Facebook group, tag me, and I'll help explain it better. I tried to make this very informative when I wrote it. So we need the higher level concept. Now that means we don't want this whole meta title. We want something simpler without the numbers. Good foods to eat for sleeping. Perfect. We'll put in almonds. And this is our sub-concept. So these are very simple sub-concepts. These would work really good. Almonds would be the first one. We click Run Template at a creativity level of 1. I'll take the next one, copy to the clipboard while we wait, see if we get something good. Okay, that sounds good. Let's do the next one, turkey. So I can read this first. Almonds are a great food to eat when you want to sleep soundly. Not only do almonds contain magnesium, potassium, zinc, and iron and vitamin E, but they also contain tryptophan, which helps induce sleep. Try eating a handful of almonds before bedtime, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to generate again because this did not talk about sleep. This is good. The first paragraph talks about sleeping, but the rest don't. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to switch templates really quick. I'm going to select paragraphs from keywords. And this is useful if you're not getting exactly what you want. So we'll go back and put our higher level concept in, the good food to eat for sleeping. We're going to put in our sub-concept, and then we're going to put in some special keywords, 1 to 3 keywords. Now, we're going to kind of tell the AI what we want to write about. Sometimes the higher level concept is not enough. So we're going to put in sleeping, bedtime. We have sleeping, bedtime, one more keyword that we want the AI to write about whenever we talk about this stuff. Rest. No, let's just say sleeping and bedtime. I can't think of anything else. Sleep soundly, how about that? Okay, let's try it. Let's see what we get. So we're encouraging the AI now to write about these keywords. Since sometimes it works a little bit better. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's a freaking lot of text right there. Okay. Now we can leave our higher level. So I went back, I pressed the back button and we leave, this stays in here and the keywords stay in here, and we just add, I can't say it, I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry. Chamoli, man, how the heck do I say that? Chamomile, darn it. Chamoli, chamomile tea. I've heard that before. So look at this. Eating turkey before bedtime may be just what you need to improve your sleep. Turkey contains tryptophan, a chemical, blah, blah, blah. Try this simple experiment. Take a bite of a piece of turkey after dinner and see if you feel sleepy. If you do, you're onto something. This is great. And then it talks about how to incorporate that into your diet. Like, that's a lot of words right there, and it's on point. All right, chamomile. Oh, that's great. All right, now we're going to do kiwi. Well, that's generating. I'll let you read this. All right, kiwis. So this was nice, but it started talking about other things to feel sleepy, like blueberries and almonds and stuff. So let's delete those and see what we get. So doing it this way, as opposed to some of the other templates, is a little bit slower, but hey, it beats doing it by hand. 8 hours. This is good. Sometimes the AI takes a little bit longer on things that it doesn't know as much about. Wow, that's a lot of freaking stuff. Wow. This is really freaking good. Oh my goodness, it's all on point. Oh my goodness. I gotta show you this. Wow. Well, that's generating this. The kiwi fruit is a small green fruit. So it talks about the fruit, but there's no scientific. In fact, some people believe that eating a kiwi at bedtime helps them get a better night's sleep, but there's no scientific evidence to support this. So let's find out whether kiwis really help us sleep. First, we need to understand the science behind our sleep patterns. So it starts talking about REM sleep, and then blah, blah, blah. And then it says, now back to kiwis. Kiwis to contain melatonin. Do kiwis contain melatonin? Do they really? I gotta fact check that. I don't. Do they? Wow, they really do. I did not know that. That's freaking amazing. Okay. All right. So it talked about tart cherry juice. I'm gonna have to go back. That really wasn't that good. Because then again, we're talking about broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I don't want to talk about that stuff. So we'll go back and we'll do it again. Okay, I think that's okay for fatty fish. Let's do cherry juice again. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherry. I can't say that 3 times fast. So we're at 1,000 words so far. And we have a lot left to go. All right, so this did not turn out well. It gave us a listicle. It starts talking about oatmeal, green tea, honey. It's not what I want. So we're going to generate this again. The AI is not perfect. You're going to have to click load more. And this is a great thing about Unlimited because you don't have to worry about bad output. I don't know. I don't know if the Mayo Clinic really said this. Did the Mayo Clinic really say this? Cleveland Clinic. The Cleveland Clinic said this. Unquoted though, because let's just say one study. All right, let's do that. I don't want to misrepresent actual people or companies, businesses. Put it that way. All right. That's really good, though. There's evidence that tart cherries may be beneficial for people who suffer from insomnia. In fact, some studies suggest that tart cherries may improve sleep quality and reduce daytime fatigue. I'm really learning a lot here. This is not bad. I wish there was more. Let's do one more generation. See, just in case. We're going for quantity. No, I just got 2 paragraphs. Passion flower. What the heck is passion flower tea? You guys know what passion flower tea is? Some kind of tea, I guess. So we got 3 paragraphs. Again, I wish it was longer. Beggars can't be choosers, though. I tell you what, I'm happy I got something. I could probably put this in here, in the middle. There we go. Okay, it works. Passion flower tea is a natural remedy for insomnia. It helps relax muscles and promotes deep relaxation. Passion flower tea is safe for children and adults alike. I think all tea is really. It contains no caffeine, alcohol, or prescription drugs. If you're looking for a natural way to get a better night's sleep, okay, passion flower, cool. Is rice in Ambien? Does Ambien contain rice? I don't think rice contains Ambien. What am I even Googling that for? All right, let's just delete this part and leave the first part. Okay, good, but I can say this. But white rice is also a great option. There we go. It's rich. Cool, so we talked about brown rice is better, but hey, white rice is not that bad either. Pistachios. My wife, she likes the hibachi. The hibachi rice, that's good stuff. All right, so we got some pistachio language here. We're at 1,700 words. I don't know, can we do 4,000? We might be pushing it. Do one more pistachio, see if we get a better result. Okay, we'll take these 2 paragraphs, these 3. Okay, cool. Protein smoothie. So this is one, let me talk about Frase for a second while we're doing this. This is one way to approach writing a long article, like a really, really long one. Some of the other videos I did, you could write shorter articles very quickly. Like I think in 20 minutes, I wrote 9 short articles all around like 450 to 500 words. But let me read this real quick. Okay, they did not talk about a protein smoothie, another generation. So this is just another way to do it, but Frase is a whole lot more than this. You can research the SERP. It's going to go out and crawl the SERP, bring that data in. It's also going to crawl Reddit and Quora. This is good. Reddit and Quora. And people also ask and bring that data in too. So if you want to really spend a lot of time writing your article and not using all the AI, it's available. You can do that. You can even make a content brief in here and then send it to your writers. It's a real full-fledged writing and optimization tool and research tool. And the optimization is amazing. They have an advanced AI algorithm that's going to help process the natural language of the different SERP results and tell you what you need to put in to rank. And I've compared it to other cutting edge content creation tools out there. And Frase is up there with the best, or if not the best, because it's really hard to judge this stuff without just using one of these tools and then seeing how it plays out in the ranking. But I've had great success with Frase. And then finally, it ties right into Google Analytics, brings all that data in, and it will show you content that's decaying, show you content that you're You can get a quick win on a long tail 4. It's cool. Okay, we beefed up goji berries. So there's a lot more that you can get out of the analytics feature in this than just what's in Google Analytics. Plus, Google Analytics is freaking complicated to teach somebody how to use. Google can make great products, but they're not user-friendly at all. So, and the AI is just one component of Frase. And this is all these templates I'm using, I made myself, but the community, other people in the community have made templates and shared them. So there's over 100 templates that you can get on here and use to generate content. You can also generate content in line with the Write For Me. It's really well thought out and built out. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the, there we go, in the official Frase Facebook group. My name is Matt Zimmerman. Just tag me and I'll try to help you with your questions. And if you do want to give Frase a try, there's a link in the description below for a 100% free trial of Frase, 7-day trial. You can use it as much as you want, put it through its paces. It's an affiliate link, but it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps me make these videos. I'd like to make a lot more all things AI and kind of show you how to get more content out there quicker, automate a lot of your processes, and with the whole goal of just getting more traffic and getting more leads to your site, increasing your business and your revenue. The last couple, I haven't been too impressed with the output. And so these are the only keywords that we've been using. We could, if I had a better synonym or something to use, maybe we'd get some better output too. Let's see. Sleeping bedtime. Let's just get rid of sleep soundly. See what we get. Sometimes less is more with the AI. Okay, we finally got something usable. Did not have a lot of knowledge on that. And if you're in a situation where there's not a lot of knowledge that you have on a particular topic, you can use the facts, the paragraphs from facts, and that's like a hybrid. That's the paragraphs from keywords is like the middle of the road. It's a little bit more guided for the AI than the paragraphs from scratch, but not as guided as the paragraphs from facts. So if you really need to help the AI out, wow, this is really good, then you can use the paragraphs from facts. Whole grain. Is whole grain one word? Whole grain. Okay, we're at 2,500 words. This is pretty good. Whole grain wrap. So that's good. I wish it did more, but I'm afraid if I generate again, I'll get something like this. Surprised the AI had any knowledge on a whole grain wrap. I'm sure it will have a lot on oatmeal, but now we're doing banana with almond butter. That's quite a long tail right there. What do you think? We'll have something on this or not? I don't know. Wow, that was, yeah, I'm quite impressed. Oatmeal. We're at 29 minutes right now, and it's getting a little redundant, so I'm just going to pause the video and keep filling this out, and I'll tell you how far I get, okay? All right, I'm almost done. I paused it for about 9 minutes. I added a couple more. I want to show you something. I went and I searched for foods with tryptophan, because tryptophan can help you fall asleep. So I found some articles like 22 tryptophan-rich foods to help your rest and your mood. So I took some of the things in here, and look what I did. So initially I just had some shellfish, and I had sleeping and bedtime, and I was getting okay output. I wasn't getting really good output. So what I did was I put a comment here in tryptophan, and now I'm getting stuff that's incorporating the word tryptophan. So the amino acid tryptophan is found in many foods, including shellfish. Okay, so this is a way that you can guide the AI using keywords to kind of like guide it in the right direction. Now it didn't use the word. No, it just said try eating chia seeds before bedtime to help you get a good night's rest. Didn't talk about tryptophan. It's not going to always use the exact keywords. I like the way this was written better. So you can't force it, but you can guide it. So we're using, again, tryptophan with pork. Let's see what this result over here says. Does it say anything about pork? Tofu, eggs, chicken. Got a little bit. So I don't think I have chicken in here, do I? chicken? No, I don't. Okay. All right, let's just leave it as is for the pork. We're going to do the chicken. We'll do lentils and tofu, and then we'll be at 48. There's a couple duplicates I removed, which brought us down to 41. So I added some more to bring us up to 48. Okay, let's see if that, while we generate something for lentils, talks about tryptophan. No, it didn't. Oh, yeah, chicken contains tryptophan, a chemical found in turkey that helps people fall asleep better. Yeah, awesome. So are we talking about real facts? Yes. Oh, including lentils. There we go. The goal is not to have the AI write garbage. We want the AI to write good quality stuff. So it does take some manual guidance here and there. Okay, that sounds better, I think. Finally, we'll do tofu. And by the way, do you see the word count down here? 5,721 words. Now, granted, this is more than I would spend on this particular article because I don't really care about ranking, but it just shows you. Let's do one more. I don't want it to start out with tryptophan. This just goes to show you that, like, man, how long would it normally take you to write a 6,000 word article? How many days would that take you, or how much would you have to pay your writers? Okay, now I want to add a conclusion. All right, we are done. So RT in brackets and then put in conclusion. Why is it not coming up? Oh, basic conclusion generator. I call it basic because it's not really fancy. It gets the job done, but I wish it was a little better. Eventually, I'm going to probably tweak it to make it better, but it's hard to write a conclusion. Have the AI do that. Perfect. In conclusion, we've covered a wide variety of foods that will help you sleep well. Some of these foods include chia seeds, turmeric, and no. Okay, cool. That's our article. Our article's now done. I'm not going to publish it in this video, but I'm going to go to Storyblocks, grab an image, upload this thing. It should be all ready to paste right into WordPress and ready to go. 5,821 words. If you look at the Frase is going slow. I don't know if it likes 6,000 words, but we can go in here and we can look. 2,000, 4,000, so 4,000 is the high over here. I'd be interested to see what I'm going to rank at this in a bunch of months. This is probably 4,000 words, ranked number 2 because of the number of words. Like, it's up there. Okay. So there you go. If you have any questions about anything in this video, drop me a message in the comments below, or go to the official Frase Facebook group, tag me, name's Matt Zimmerman. I'd be happy to help you. If you want me to write an article for you, now I'm not going to write a 6,000 word article for you, but if you want me to write an article for you and see if Frase can cover your topic and how I would do that, I can record that on video for you, and just drop a comment below about what article you'd like me to write, and I'll try to get it done. As always, link below, 7-day free trial of Frase. Definitely check it out. This is the future right now of writing content. Forget paying writers. Writers are still useful. Forget paying writers a lot of money and forget slogging over hours and hours of writing content. The future is here. Until next time, goodbye.